What's going on, guys? It's the NOLA Hub here, back with another video, and today we're going to talk about the possibility of bringing back Brandin Cooks to the New Orleans Saints. But before we get off, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. It helps me out as a smaller creator, and if you like Saints and Pelicans content, that's exactly what I do. Also, I've recorded this like 5 times because my laptop is a piece of shit, so please help me. Anyway, let's talk about Brandin Cooks. Brandin Cooks, I think, has been one of the more underrated receivers in the game, and honestly, probably by myself. He has 5 out of 7 seasons where he's a 1,000-yard receiver. Had that one down year, it would be 6 straight years, but had that one down year in 2019 where he had career low numbers of a 58% drop rate, only 500 yards, and 2 touchdowns. But when coming to Houston, he absolutely excelled in his new role with a 68.1% catch rate, a 81.1% Pro Football Focus grade, 1,150 yards on 81 catches, and 6 TDs. And before that 2019 season, in 2018, 1,200 yards and 5 TDs. Before that, in New England, 1,000 yards, 7 TDs. Before that, in 2016, 1,000 yards, 1,100 yards, excuse me, and it's 8 TDs. Before that, 1,100 yards, 9 TDs. Brandin Cooks consistently puts up 1,000-yard seasons, and I feel like he never gets talked about. The definition of all reliable is Brandin Cooks. Because you know what you're getting out of him. You're getting a solid speedster receiver that will put up numbers because he's good. But he just doesn't get talked about. And I think he's a perfect scheme fit to bring back to New Orleans. I think he would work perfect with Jameis. Michael Thomas running some medium routes or shorter routes. And no, I'm not calling him slant boy. That's just what Mike excels at. Brandin Cooks running some deep balls along with Traquan every once in a while. And look, I know you're saying, well, we have Traquan as a deep Traquan. And look, yes, there is a possibility that Traquan pans out and he won't be this bust that I think he is. But Brandin Cooks is on a short deal, okay? He's not being paid much for the next 2 years. On that 3rd year, he gets paid a little bit. Keep him for 2 years, develop Traquan even more until he's ready. Get Traquan in his prime, and Brandin can go somewhere else or do whatever he wants, or he stays here because it worked out so well. But what I'm saying is we can continue to develop Traquan and have Brandin Cooks on the same team. Tell me this receiving core doesn't sound 10 times better. Michael Thomas, Brandin Cooks, Traquan Smith. Instead of Michael Thomas, Traquan Smith, Marcus Callaway. That means you have 2 number 1 wide receivers on the same team. And Brandin Cooks is a lot better than Emmanuel Sanders was. I know I said the same thing about Emmanuel Sanders, but Brandin Cooks is also still relatively young. He's turning 28 this year. Emmanuel Sanders is in his upper 30s. All right, this is a game-changing piece for this offense, and I mean that sincerely. Game-changing. You are getting a reliable, deep threat that can elevate this offense and is a perfect scheme fit. Plus, he already knows the coaches, the city, and everything. It makes almost too much sense not to do. He's in the fucking hellhole of Houston. Texans, of course, not the city, or not the city Houston, alright? That place is fine. Anyway, what I'm saying is, Houston knows they're going to be shit. They have Davis fucking Mills potentially starting, along Tyrod Taylor. They know they're going to be god-awful. They're going to have a fire sale soon, and I think Brandin Cooks will be a part of that fire sale. And he's too old to the point where they're going to ask for a 1st and 2nd round pick. I think a 3rd or a 4th literally might do it. You're telling me you wouldn't want Brandin Cooks for a 4th or 3rd round pick? Like if they Texans said, hey Mickey, we'll give you a 3rd, all right, we'll take a 3rd for Brandin Cooks. You're telling me you wouldn't do that? For at least 2 years now, you get Brandin Cooks on your team, who wouldn't even be 30? Come on, it's too good of a deal. It makes almost too much sense. I want to see Brandin Cooks back in the Big Easy, balling out, catching some TDs and deep balls. I think it can work out absolutely perfect. Let me know what you guys think down below. I could see some skepticism. Maybe he doesn't want to take that behind Michael Thomas role. I could see that. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button. The subscribe button helps me out as a smaller creator. And what do you think about Brandin Cooks coming back? And without further ado, until next time, peace.